I want to take a look back now to an election 40 years ago today. In 1984, students in Yarmouth held a mock election.
So the results of that vote were influenced by an interesting way by a presentation from earlier in the year. Yarmouth has the story.
The mock election brings to a climax the school's Campaign 84 program, aimed at making the Yarmouth students more politically aware. Nearly 500 students stepped behind these curtains to vote for the candidates of their choice. Yarmouth, you remember, is the school that was in such an uproar after an appearance by nuclear freeze advocate Helen Caldicott's vivid description of the effects of nuclear war got many students and parents upset. She appeared on behalf of Democratic Senate candidate Libby Mitchell. Was your vote influenced at all by the Helen Caldicott appearance?
Probably, yes, I think it was.
In what way was it influenced?
Well, because of that, I did not vote for Libby Mitchell. I didn't think that if she has to scare kids into getting their parents to vote for her, she doesn't deserve the vote.
I hadn't really decided. My parents are divided, Democrat and Republican, and I try to look at it openly. And after that, I really thought that that was a poor presentation, and I really support Cohen now.
But not everyone was affected that way.
It just didn't affect me because I knew what Helen Caldicott was talking about and that most of everything she said was true.
After all the votes were in, Cohen walloped Mitchell 410 to 51. President Reagan and Congressman John McKernan also swept their Democratic challengers. Not necessarily a sign of what might happen in the real elections tomorrow.
And that was Yarmouth reporting from 1984, 40 years ago. So the Senate race at the heart of that story did play out pretty similarly in the real election there. Republican Bill Cohen, who was an incumbent, won 73% of the vote. Democrat Libby Mitchell, 26%, and the rest went to constitutionalists P. Ann Stoddard.
The state also went for Ronald Reagan in the presidential race. The Republican incumbent got 60% of the vote. Democrat Walter Mondale took 39%. Jock McKernan also won his race. 2 years later, he would successfully run for governor.